Hello guys and welcome back to another video. In my previous video we used these rules and it turned out to be very profitable to have a full close at 1 to 10. But in this video it's time to refine the system even more so it becomes more effective. So first things first, we will check Miro of course, and in Miro you guys can see that, let me do this, every time price has made a channel, and of course before that followed our criteria, a channel down to the 50 MA, we have exploded up. Not every time, but most of the times. Same thing goes here and same thing goes here. Anyways, so if you ask yourself, could we be a little bit more earlier? Which means that if we would be earlier, we would make more money on this trade and we would be able to squeeze most out of this trade, right? So here's where a daily time frame comes in the picture. So in each case, as you guys can see, when we have reached above this 50 MA, we have paused right here. So what I will do right here is when a price makes its channel and is following our criteria to the 50 MA and gets slightly above the 50 MA, I will start to check inside of this area on a daily. So how does this look? Well, here's NVIDIA. So let's check this area. This would be the trade on NVIDIA. So let's do like this. So we would start to check NVIDIA probably right here and probably right here somewhere on a daily. So in this case, this would mean that we would have taken this instead of this with a smaller stop loss, which would mean that we would squeeze more out of this move, which means that we would make even more money on this move. And if we see right here, let's just delete all of that because it's confusing, or might be. This is the red area, guys, and this is also the red area I marked. So we would have taken this trade right here, and this would end up in a break even if we have a full close at 1 to 10, somewhere like this. And this would have made money. As you guys can see, we never touch these points again right here. When price reaches 1 to 1, we are already at break even, which means that we take profit at these highs right here. So right there. All right. So let's do this. So let's write these rules down. So price. So let's see. Price has correction to the 50. If price comes under the 50 in a aggressive way, wait for a new structure to build up. This is the same. After price has made a correction to the 50 MA, wait for price to come above the 50 MA and pause. Instead we change this, wait for price to come above the MAs and watch on a daily, or come above the channel. We will say channel in this case, above the channel, and watch on a daily for pauses. Hopefully you guys understand this. This basically means that when weekly has done this and price has made a move out of this channel right here, we check this on a daily and it would simply look something like this on a daily. This is the weekly range right here. This is the weekly, and we will watch when weekly start to come out of this channel. We will watch right here, and this area right there is this area right here for a pause, buy, stop. All right. Wait for channel when price pauses above the EMAs. Okay, so we will change to this. Watch on a daily for pauses. We say that we want to see strong candles on a daily to the upside, and a pause on the uprising EMAs. All right. So this is we will do like this. We want to see strong candles on a daily to the upside and pause on the uprising EMAs. All right, so hopefully that is clear. So let's see, risk management, break even with position when position hits 1 to 1 and full close at 1 to 10. But this time I will actually change this to see the results. So instead of a full close at 1 to 10, when position hits 1 to 1 and full close, and whenever price reaches 1 to 10, close your position we can say close your position, or wait if price closes above 1 to 10 and track under each candle low for a full close. So this makes the system even more like flexible, and I like this system like this because, as you guys saw, one moment, as you guys probably saw with this position right here, when we should close it at 1 to 10, as you guys can see here, if we would have just let it be and waited for a close above, we would have made this trade even bigger. So instead of full close C, we would have tracked under each candle low right here, as you guys can see, and we would have not been taken out. So we would have been taken out right there because that candle reached below that candle, and we would have made about 5 RR more. So let's do like this. Yes. So let's take just a random stock. Let's go for Microsoft. All right. So let's leave that and do this. And just scroll back in time. So we will start this video by doing this. Hopefully it's not in our way. And do this. As you guys know, this price is below everything. We need new structure to start. So let's see, right now it seems like this price is basically just going down or accumulating. Let's see, we're just going sideways here, nothing for us to do. And these rules are basically based on what we have seen. This risk management rule, and but also this rule on a daily. So everything needs to be data based. This I was pretty aggressive now with my change of rules, I think. So I'm basically basing off these rules are based off these 2 videos, but let's just see how it performs, right? So now we have a build-up structure right here. So let's see if we are pausing right here. I think this is a channel, guys. So if we get above this channel, I will start to watch. We can even start to watch on a daily here for opportunity. So what I want to see here is price to get above the EMAs and pause. So this is a pause above the EMAs, so I will simply take this and throw my stop under this low right there. In this case, this is under this low, wait to get tapped in. We get tapped in, as you guys can see, this position is at break even. Set our profit target 1 to 10. So this is also opportunity for you to get in 2 positions. But we are just gonna have 1 position. Probably a break even. Does this reach break even? This is our nope. So it comes down to break even. So let's record that. Let's do this. Let's jump back to the weekly. I think this is quite good. So if we get above, as you guys can see right now, I will start to look for opportunity. So I want to see, so you actually had this, but let's see, after prices made a correction to the 50 MA, wait for price to come above the channel and watch on daily for pauses. We want to see strong candles on a daily to the upside and pause on the uprising 50 MAs. This is not a super strong candle. I think this is more stronger. We got buying and stronger buying there, and then a pause right there. So I will take this trade right here. It's kind of subjective what you think is strong and what is not, but I will simply take this trade. So let's see if this reaches 1 to 1. Reaches 1 to 1 there. It just explodes up. Have our profit target 1 to 10. Or track under each kind of low. Let's see if we close above this strong. All right, so we came just to 9.99, so we will record that as a break even. Now we are reaching under the 50 MA here, so I'm not interested. Waiting for new structure. Still waiting for a new structure. I think this structure is pretty good. So now what I want to see is a flush to the 50 MA or a correction down to the 50 MA. Or kind of a channel that's being created down to the 50 MA. I don't like this, so I will wait for a new structure. So it looks like new structure is starting to build. Flushing down to the 50 MA right here, and here's our channel, I would say, just like that. So let's see if price wants to reach above that. We can already check on a daily right here. Let's see if price reaches above. I think this is very strong, so I would simply throw a long position right there, protect under this low right there. We will not get tapped in yet. This is a completely fine buy stop. Now this is the whole area right there. So I would simply have my buy stop right there and protect under this low right there. So we're just selling down. So let's check the weekly again. Delete all of that. This is our channel. Starting to reach above that. Let's wait for a pause. So this is a pause, as you you guys can see. Bullish candle to the upside. I think this is good. I'm willing to put on risk. This moment right here can be like kind of these moments right here, but I'm still willing to put on risk on this because I think it simply looks good. So I would throw my buy stop right there and protect under this low right there, wait for my 1-to-1. Reaches 1-to-1. So this is simply a break even because we came back. So now when the price started to act like this kind of choppy for me, I think. So I would simply just ignore this and wait for a new opportunity. So you kind of have this channel right here. Let's see if price reaches above that. Starting to sell off. So we just ignore. Starting to set in new structure right here. So we kind of have this channel right here. So if we can get above this, I would start to look on a daily here. So kind of have this buy stop right here. So I'll simply throw a buy stop right here, at this point right here. Still have my stop loss at the same level. I think this is good. Reaches 1-to-1. So let's see what price does. Actually takes us out before that, but you still have very aggressive buying right here. So I would throw a buy stop at these points right here. So gets tapped in. And gets tapped out for a break even. Let's check the weekly here. This is a lot of opportunity as well inside of these areas, or just to buy stop this size or the range. Alright, so I was a little bit too fast right here, but we would have simply done this as a channel. Super aggressive selling there, but then we had trouble to actually continue this move right here. So we actually kind of stopped because you need to ask yourself, like, if the selling is this aggressive, why don't we just continue down? But someone actually held up this price and didn't want the price to go any lower. So we would wait for something like this. Oops. Microsoft it was. We would check this on a daily right here. So this would probably be opportunity, but we don't really care. So let's see what price does. We want to see kind of impulse to the upside right here. Let's check the weekly. Flushes down to the, so you have the same thing happening right here. So you actually have a pause right here with some good buying. This pause right here above the EMAs and above the channel. Break even. Actually have these high as well, with a big stop, just like this. Probably it's a very big stop, but no rules for that one, so we would probably take this. That's a -1. Actually comes above this channel right here at these points. I'm sorry, it's a little bit too fast. So I would check for opportunity right here if we can pause. just like that. I will simply throw a buy stop right here. We get tapped in, wait for our 1 to 10 if that happens. Doesn't reach 1 to 10 yet, just yet. So we actually reach it right here at these points right here. So now what I mean when we're closing this high above our position, we would simply start to track with these kind of lows right here. And now when the price came down under this kind of low, we would simply close our position at that point, which led us to like 0.5 more RR, but sometimes they lead to even more. So let's continue. Reaches the 50 MA. We have this channel here, super weak low. So we would have simply throw the buy stop right there, and we would have probably get tapped out right there. So let's record that, -1. So let's wait for a new opportunity. So I think this is new opportunity, kind of decent buying right here, but I will throw simply a buy stop right there, and it do not get tapped in. So let's wait for. So it comes about the channel again. Let's wait for a pause. I think this is a good pause. So simply throw a buy stop right there. Wait to get tapped in. If we get tapped in, doesn't get tapped in, wait for a pause. We have this whole pause right here, but this is much better pause, I think. I think this is still good. Gets tapped in, 1 to 1. Let's wait for our profit target right there. Okay, so reaches our profit target right there, 1 to 10. So when price started to fall down just like this, we will probably close it fully. So that means that we take a plus 0.52. As you guys probably know from these rules, we want to see a close above our position in order for us to start to track under each kind of low. If we start to show like some weakness around this area, or how you want to call it, we simply just close it. So you have created a channel right here. This is a little bit of a smaller channel, but still a channel in my book. So we wait for a pause. This is a pause, so we will simply be in this position right here. Throw a buy stop at this point, protect under this. Wait for our 1 to 1. Reaches 1 to 1. This is a big stop loss, as you guys can see, but matches our rules perfectly. We will actually just do like this. Now we check it on a daily. Just do like this. So this would have reached 1 to 10 at these points, right there. As you guys can see, above this point right here, and we actually closed super strong. So that means that our stop loss is under, we track it under each candle low. So that means that our full position will be closed up there. Hopefully you understand this concept. And that would mean that we would have closed that for plus 11.29, 11.3. Let's continue. Creates this channel again. Gets above the channel. Actually pausing very nicely right here. So we would simply throw a buy stop at these points right here. Wait to get tapped in, wait for our 1 to 10, or break even. Whole position fails. So I kind of see this channel right here. Still looks fine, I think. The selling is not good. The selling is super weak, which means that it's probably strong buyers inside of this area right here. That's what I'm assuming. But because we have reached this far below, I'm not really interested, to be honest. But on the other hand, my intuition says that it looks good, and in this case, our rule says actually that if price comes under the 50 MA in an aggressive way, wait for new structure to build up. And this is not in an aggressive way. This is just weak selling, which means for me, strong buying. So now we are above the MAs right here. So we will actually wait for a pause, as you guys can see right there. And we have strong buying here. So this is perfectly fine for me to buy stop. So we protect under this low right here, wait for our 1 to 1. Reaches 1 to 1 and a break even. Let's check the weekly right here. Still looks good. So wait for new strong buying to come in. If we fail this low, there is nothing for us to do. So we are failing this low. So now we just wait for a new structure to build up. This is, however, more aggressive selling. Like you can watch on the candles and see that this is more aggressive than this. New structure is building up. Selling down to the 50 MA. This is a smaller channel, still a channel in my book. Wait for price to come above the MAs and pause. We are pausing here without pricing 5. Just sells off. Wait for a new opportunity like this. Tapped in and tapped out. Check the weekly right here. You have the channel right here. So we would start to watch when price comes there. Let's delete that. And you actually have this little pause here. I was too fast. But you have this little pause right here. It will get tapped in, wait for your 1 to 10, break even. So I think we will end this video right here. But with these small little changes, our system is kind of the same, performing kind of the same as you guys have seen in my previous videos. So yeah, if you guys have a thought of a video I can make in the future, please comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for this video, guys. Bye bye.